and salutations. It is I, Professor Micabro here. And we are here for another day of the 31 days of Halloween Spook-Tacular. Oh boy. We're 2 days away from Halloween. Oh yes indeed, today and then tomorrow is Halloween. So I guess technically 1 day. I was never very good with math, you see. The only high up number I ever got in counting math was 1 and 2 boobies. 2 boobies. Ha ha ha. But for this Halloween Eve, I wanted to talk about my favorite horror movie of all time. Yes, indeed. I probably think you can't guess which one that is. Yes, indeed. No. But I'll give you a hint. I am wearing the t-shirt for said favorite horror movie of all time. And you might notice something else in the video that would give you a hint. But my favorite horror movie of all time is Halloween 1978. And I've mentioned this before. It's very annoying that I have to make the distinction and call it Halloween 1978 because we have the original Halloween 1978. And then we have the Rob Zombie movie that's a remake that's also called Halloween. And then we have the sequel that is also just called Halloween. So it's very confusing for people that might just get into a conversation regarding Halloween. And they're trying to figure out which one are they talking about. So confusing. But I myself am indeed talking about the OG Halloween 1978. That is my favorite movie of all time, you see. Yes, indeed. I make it a point to watch it every year during the Halloween spooky season because I love it so. And what makes me love Halloween 1978 so much, you might inquire? Well, let me tell you. First of all, both Halloween 1978 and your old pal Professor Macabro were released the same year. Yes, indeed. Halloween came out in the year 1978, and Professor Macabro also came out in 1978. So when Halloween reaches its 50th anniversary, I'm gonna feel fucking old. Yes, I will. Oh my god. I'm old! Where did my life go? Anyway, another thing that I share with Halloween 1978 is the setting of the day. Yes, indeed. As the name implies, the whole thing takes place during a Halloween day. And your old pal, Professor Macabro, well, that's his birthday. My birthday is on October 31st. So there is a deep connection between Halloween and myself. Yes, indeed. Now, you might be wondering, well, that's kind of a flimsy reason to attach yourself to a movie. And you might be right. I'm not going to deny it. Just need. When I was little and I came across this movie, I was like, holy shit! This is my movie because, the reasons I just explained. But as I've watched it numerous times, I've just come to appreciate it even more so. It's just the perfect spooky movie to put on Halloween. Now, it might not have the gory, over-the-top, bloody deaths that other horror movies have. It might not have the stinger jump scares like ding 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 boogity. Some people might nowadays call it a little slow pace, but that's what I like it. That's what makes this so cool. It sets up its scares. It starts with introducing characters, and it introduces, of course, with that great opening scene with Michael Myers, little young Michael Myers, stalking his sister after they really had a really quick. She had a really quick session with her boyfriend. I mean, gee, the poor sister. I mean, the guy really finished really fast, but he was in and out real quickly, and I don't think she enjoyed it that much. But of course, she gets stabbed to death by little Michael Myers, and then many years later, he's in an insane asylum, and you have Dr. Loomis saying, like, I spent 8 years trying to understand the fucker, and then 7 years trying to keep him locked up, because I knew that there was evil in that boy. And then he escapes, and he's trying to go back to his home, And he encounters Laurie Strode, and things go amok, amok, amok. And yes, another thing modern people might say is that this doesn't have that high enough body count. I mean, he doesn't really take out that many people. But the people that he does take out, he makes it very, very memorable. Like the guy that he stabs to the wall and then does like a... That's iconic. I love that. And then there's that other chick that's in the washing room, and you think she's gonna get it. Like, oh boy, lady, you're gonna get it. But then she doesn't get it, and you're like, well, holy shit. Michael Myers is stalking around, but she didn't get killed. Interesting. And then eventually she does get killed, and you're like, ah, I see what you did there. Bravo, bravo. Then you have a final chase scene between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. Michael Myers is this silent killer. He doesn't say jack shit. You can only hear the breathing of him in this mask. And it's such an iconic mask. As everyone knows by this point, the mask was a, I hope I don't fuck it up, a Don Post William Shatner mask. I think Don Post made the mask. But it's a William Shatner mask that they bought, and then they painted white, painted the hair, roughed it up, took out the sideburns, and that's what they made the iconic Michael Myers mask out of. And it's just a mechanic suit that he kills someone to take his clothes and then put it on. It's such a really simple but awesome look. Yes, indeed. Now, it's also well known my favorite killer is Jason, because he's had the best story arc from little boy to a zombie juggernaut. But Michael Myers in this movie is just mysterious. You don't know why the fuck he went and killed his sister. You don't know why the fuck after he escaped he went back to his home. You don't know why the fuck he started killing people, and especially going after Laurie Strode. You could say that maybe he's killing the babysitters because they remind him of his sister, and because they are doing the same kind of things that she was doing with sleeping around. And he's like, ooh, that triggers me. Oh shit, she sent me to bed and didn't want me to watch my horror movies so she could be with her boyfriend. Urgh, Michael Myers rage. And that's why he starts killing people. You don't know. And that's the fun mystery about Michael Myers. You don't know why he has superhuman strength. Why? It's just a whole bunch of mystique that Michael Myers in the first one has. That I love. I love the setting of this, again, Halloween. And I like the build-up to everything. Again, people might say it's boring. I don't think it's boring. I think it's amazing how it builds up everything. And you have these really, really awesome speeches by Donald Pleasence as Dr. Loomis. Just spouting about how he tried to understand this creature, because he doesn't even consider it a human anymore. He doesn't consider Michael a human. He just sees it as this devil on earth that he has to stop. And he shoots him 6 times. And then it has that amazing cliffhanger ending where he shoots them, bam, 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 6 times. And then he falls down, and Laurie Strode's like, was that the boogeyman? And Dr. was like, well, yes, he was. And then he looks out, and Michael Myers is gone. And all you hear is the breathing of the mask, letting you know that he's still out there somewhere, ready to stalk more victims. Dun dun dun! And of course, let's not even talk, but we will talk about the awesome score. The iconic theme song that I can't play because of copyright issues. But I just love this movie so much. It is still, to this day, to me, the perfect horror movie. Well paced, well set up, good characters, good kills, even though, again, not bloody gory, but I like the kills. And it has boobies, and you can't go wrong with a movie that has boobies. It's set during Halloween. This just oozes my kind of stuff, and I just love Halloween 1978. It is by far, and still is, and forever will be, my favorite movie of all time. Yes, indeed. I was quite happy when I got this mask. I've been looking for a Michael Myers mask for many, many years, and then I found this one at a flea market, and it is also a Don Post Studios mask. It came out in the 2002s, I think. But I love it. I love it. Sure, there are more detailed masks with Trick or Treat Studios and what have you. But this is the first one that I ever came across. This is the first one that I own. So it will always have a special place in my heart. Yes, indeed. Much like Halloween 1978. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Have you seen Halloween 1978? And if you haven't, why haven't you? It's awesome. If everything that I said about it doesn't convince you, still give it a watch because it's freaking amazing. And let us know in the comments down below whether you liked it, whether you hated it, whether you found it boring, whether you found it a masterpiece. I would like to know. And also, what's your favorite of the entry of the Halloween? It might not be the first one. It might be 2. It might be 3. It might be the other ones. It might be Halloween 2018. It might be the other ones. I would like to know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, tomorrow is the big day. Halloween. I almost did it. I finally went October posting content for each one of the days of Halloween, and I am quite pleased with myself. Yes, indeed. What will I have in store for you tomorrow? The Halloween day. Guess you'll have to tune in and see. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Mike Cabro, thanking you and wishing you all, like always, Happy Halloween!